All right, let's talk about Mcalpine's Fusiliers. Now, if you haven't heard this song before, I suggest you go into the description and look at that. Listen to that version because that'll be the version I'm talking about. So it starts out, it was down the glen came Mcalpine's men with their shovels slung behind them. Now, when I originally heard this song, I figured shovel was a slang term for fusil or flintlock musket. Because, Mcalpine's Fusiliers. I figured it was about the, what's it called? Military revolution around the 14th, 15th century, somewhere around there, where you had groups of mercenaries that would be hired, and the captain, the man in charge, the owner of the whole operation, would go out, recruit his men, and then go off to do whatever he did. Well, turns out that's not the case. Let me think. There's another part later on in the piece that says, "Oh, Mcalpine's God was a well-filled hod, his shoulders cut to bits and seared." Well, so I reasonably figured that was plate armor. Gets hot in the sun, you're marching in the sun all day, and what's the easiest way to carry a vest? You'll wear it. Well, what's a breastplate? It's essentially a solid vest that you just put on over your head, like a shirt. Well, again, turns out to not be the case. And I didn't find this out until I really looked at the lyrics and read the Wikipedia article about it. Oops. I like my version better, but it turns out it's just not true. So they mentioned something about a concrete stair. Fine, maybe they're in Italy or something. Whatever. Okay. Well, that doesn't explain this next part. "I'm a navvy short" was the one retort that reached down to my ears. Navvy. That is a Victorian term for a someone who digs canals. Usually Irishmen. Usually people who... Sorry, my eyes itch today. I don't know why. Usually... Oh boy. Usually Irishmen. Usually people who were Usually people who were poor in the first place ended up becoming navvies. Navvies also built the Isle of Grain, as far as I know. Now, I'm no expert on this. I might be wrong. But what the Isle of Grain is, it's just where a big power plant is. So I think they built up that island. It was a smaller island. They wanted to put a power plant there. Discovered it didn't have enough land to put a good power plant on it. So they took the navvies out and, hey, you're building an island. Okay. Yeah. It's about navvies.